Hello everybody and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. This is episode 3 of our second series of this game. I'm just standing next to what appears to be a tree extremely susceptible to the wind. It moves a lot more than the other trees. It doesn't even seem that windy out, but apparently it's blowing a bit of a gale. Although the clouds are moving around pretty quickly. I think they just go round in a circle and come back again based on just standing here for a few seconds. I don't know if they do for sure, but they seem to be doing that. Anyway, let's carry on with what we're doing today. Haven't really done anything between the videos, literally just come back in here, so we've not done anything further, apart from I have decided a colour scheme for in here, so I have come off the game and quit out without saving after buying some paint, etc., so we don't waste all of our money. So I'll throw up a screenshot now of what colour scheme I am most likely going to go for. And as you can see from that colour scheme, it's going to be like dark white and the orange. And I think it's going to work quite well, but it is going to be a while before we can do that. I've got some bills to pay. Let me just pay that one and the rent to start with. It is going to be a little while before we do, though, because of these things just being so expensive. So the paint was number 16, 200. And the floor is floor 8, which is also 200 per unit. So it's going to cost us quite a bit, so we're not going to be doing that straight away, but that's what we're going to be working towards as we continue this series. This is the final episode of the series that will be without a name, so if you have any suggestions for a name, drop them in the comments, and your name may get chosen to be used as the name for our supermarket in this series. Today's video, I'm going to have somewhat of a rear engine here. I want to buy some shelving to get us going, so I'm going to start purchasing the orange shelving. Perhaps, but also I would like, if we can, to get a license, so we'll see how much money we earn. It's kind of one of those days today. See how much money we earn and take it from there. So let's open up, because I think we've more or less got enough stock on shelves. So if I have a look at furniture, what kind of thing are we saving for here? So a shelf is 200. So we may be able to purchase a shelf at the end of the day. Yeah, we probably will. We'll be able to purchase a shelf at the end of the day. And we may be able to get a license for like day 2 or something like that. It's about as much as we're going to be able to do today, I think. What are you complaining about? It's got to be a price. We're fully stocked of everything. I really wish there was a screen that I could flick to that would tell me that. Oh, this person complained about this price. So at least I know. I just missed it there. I'm sure you could probably catch it on the video maybe, but it happened too fast for me. Thank you, though, for your $19.50 towards the cause of decorating, I suppose. That's the main thing we're saving for. So the next license, though, is $400. So we might get that at the end of the video. That's kind of an end of video item, isn't it? $400. That would be quite a lot of money to be spending at this stage. Okay, tea. Aha. Interesting. So the Dunkin' was too expensive for you. Where is it? Coffee and tea. But I didn't realize that was coffee and tea. I thought that was purely coffee. Was that coffee and tea together, or do you get separate bags in there? We don't have this in the UK. This Dunkin' original brand. I mean, it says original blend medium roast ground coffee. It doesn't say anything about bags. That's weird. Serve some customers. Then I'll maybe lower that price. $8.50. Kiwi strawberry. I just saw somebody say kiwi strawberry. Now that happened in the previous video as well. Which of course you haven't seen yet, but I have recorded. And now you may have seen, but you haven't seen it at the time that I am recording this, if that makes sense. So I think there are some naming issues with some of the products here. So I'm going to have to go through the products and give them their proper name in the file. So I shall add that to my to-do list. So, I mean, one person complained about it. I'm going to leave that just to see. But I don't know what that kiwi strawberry thing is. They keep telling me the wrong name. Anyway, we're out of... It's the water. Oh, it's the water is called strawberry. What a silly name for water. Why is it called that? Let me just see. So what's it called here? It is Propel Kiwi Strawberry Water. Oh, so it's strawberry flavored water then. I'm sure a lot of people have already noticed that. Obviously, if you are American, you probably knew it anyway from being able to purchase it. And you've probably been laughing at me for ages. But, well, now I know. All right, let's buy some milk, because we need some milk. I need some more coffee. I need probably some more bread there. We'll also have... I can do this with the scanner, can't I? But I haven't purchased it yet. Maybe I shall purchase that soon. We'll just have those 4 items for now. Let's get some oil. Let's get some oil. Alright, let me just go and grab these things. Because they'll wait for us. Okay, he's not happy with the price of this bread, I don't believe. I wonder if they'll ever find Wally. Right, that should do for now. Let's serve. Card payment for 20, thank you. Cash, you want $4 change, thank you. $1 change, thank you. $5 change. $3.50. Card payment for 15. Alright, what else is now missing? Flour. Did I not buy flour? It's not have done. It's getting quite dirty in here, isn't it? Flour. Let's get some flour. Anything more? You know what? I might get some Fruity Pebbles as well. Let's pick some stuff up. It's radioactive milk, radioactive eggs, radioactive oil. I think that's... Oh, no, it's not it. Somebody's thrown some eggs behind the shelving. I bet they did that on purpose. I bet that's a rival supermarket throwing fresh produce behind somewhere, knowing it'll go off and it'll cause a stink, and I'll never see it. Let's clean these windows. They're a bit filthy, aren't they? $1 change. 35. What are you complaining about? Cheese. Can't get any cheese. There was something else as well. I think it was the price he wasn't happy with. I'm going to get some Cheez-Its as well. I'm looking forward to when we get to the point when we can sort of be on the right side of the threshold for stock. At the moment, I feel like we run out of stock relatively quickly. I feel like I'm always chasing the stock. I'm looking forward to when we've got plenty of stock. I think this might be the final customer of the day. All right, let's get some sweeping done. Mopping. Is that it? I think that's it. The sign's gone on the right, hasn't it? How much is all the rest of the stuff to get anyway, tool-wise. Tablet, we can't even get that yet because we don't have the license, but it's 150. That would help, obviously, with ordering at this stage of the game. A bat. We've not actually had any thieves yet, or if we have, they've just been going off. I'm guessing they don't trigger until we reach some sort of tutorial mission. I don't know that for sure. All right, let's end the day. 9 satisfied customers. Okay, we had wrong prices here, didn't we, today? I must not have changed prices. At the end of the last video, a few prices changed. I thought I did them, but I actually went straight into doing the painting and deciding what color scheme to go for, and I bet I forgot. Which is why we dissatisfied 20 customers there. So I lost out on 20 items. Having said that, though, we still made good money, didn't we? Over $300. To say I had terrible pricing. All right, so Fruity Pebbles and milk has changed. But I think we need to go through all of them anyway here. So milk, market price is 2, we're charging 3. I am going to lower that to 250 actually. Milk's a bit of a sometimes sells, sometimes doesn't kind of item, so let's go with that. Fruity Pebbles has gone thankfully back up to a market price of 7.46, so I think we can get at least 8.50 for it. Let's see then. Bread, they're not happy. Well, occasionally somebody wasn't happy there. That hasn't changed, has it? I didn't change. Maybe I did change these. These all seem fine. In fact, that was more than fine. No wonder we sold so much cheese. So I didn't change those prices, but I mean, I would actually put this price up, to be honest with you. 4.50, I think, for cheese. The water. I guess we should lower this to 250. I think we had several complaints for water, didn't we? I'm not happy with that. This oil's probably too expensive for them as well at that, so that's going to have to go down to 6, I think. I don't really want to change the price of the bread, even though they're not that happy paying 4. Let's see how that goes today. See if it's any better. Right, let's do a little stock run. I can see that we could do some more pasta. I don't think we have any. We don't. Okay, let's get some more pasta. Let's get some more flour as well, I would say. I'm going to get some more eggs, because I think we're on our last 2 boxes. So I'll get some more eggs. I'm tempted to get some more coffee and tea. Do they sell that up the road? Because they're expensive here. Do they sell? They must sell this over here somewhere, surely. I'm going to go for a wander. See if I can get it a bit cheaper. Because they are 2 items. They're $55 each, I think. So if we could get those close to half price, that would be a good saving. And we might even crack $1,000 by the end of the video. If we're quick about it. Right, where would you sell such a thing? Here's the coffee. Ah, you see down to 27, and this is also 27. Right, we'll take some of these. Now, do I take 2 boxes of each? You know what? I think I do. I think I do. Because they are more expensive while we're here. And they're at a good price. We'll just take these because of the faff of taking them around town. It's a shame you can't pay some local. Like, madam, if I give you $5, would you walk over there with me with these boxes? No, not interested. $10, sir. I'm still saving money. No? Okay. See, nobody wants to help. All right, let's play our new sport of throw the tea and coffee down the street. And here we are. Right. All of those thrown all the way down the road. Quite a workout. Our character will be ready for his lunch today. I've got plenty of that on there. They were good to buy. Those on there. So that's full of those. Right. Where were we in terms of buying stuff in here? So we've got all of that. Cheez-Its are fine. Got all of those things. I might buy another cheese. And I think that will do us. So we've got a bit of stock of that just in case there's a big sale on as well. Right, so that's 4 items. We'll have those. Put the eggs in. I do remember on the roadmap for this game, way back when, that they were talking about putting sell-by dates on items. I guess that never came in. Because your character always restocks stuff on top of old stock. It's not like you take the eggs out and put them on top. You always put the new stuff at the front and the old stuff still at the back. So I'm guessing that's either never going to come in, because that would be a real headache, wouldn't it? It's either never going to come in or it's only ever going to apply to fresh produce, like fruit and veg. Right, we'll leave the tea and coffee just there. We've got plenty of boxes everywhere, which is kind of annoying. Let's just open up. Let's open. Right, so we've got $658. So we could afford a shelf, couldn't I? We've got reasonable stock for the day. So I think we can get ourselves a shelf here. So let's get one of these. Let me just check something before we do that, actually. The next license, what's in here? Sandwich condiment. I don't know what. Grocery sandwich condiment. Oh, it's peanut butter. It's just written incredibly small. Okay, so peanut butter might be a shelf item. Baking, pasta, rice. Okay, they're all shelf items. That's okay. So I can get another shelf. If they were going to be fridge items, then obviously I'd need to purchase a fridge sooner than another shelf. But we shall have this in the orange colour of the future. Go just there for now. Oh, it's good. I like that. That's a nice looking shelf. Eggs are too expensive. All right, they do complain an awful lot about those eggs. Eggs too expensive. $5. Okay, $4.50 then. Right, so for now, let's put that one there. Move this one over slightly to there. And then we'll flick this one. Oh, you can't put it on dirty stuff, can you? Mop. Unless it was the box behind it that was stopping it. I have a feeling it may have been the dirt on the floor. It was. If I put that there. So that's like the supermarket. This is our store area over here. Little storage square. Thank you. Bread for you. 16. Flour. Thank you. Our payment of $34.50. A card payment of $4.50. And another card payment of $8.50. Thank you very much. Okay, the only problem with this is I can't actually see that shelf now. So I'm going to have to change that. I can't have that. That's not good for ordering. Move some stuff. So this won't be a problem when we get our storeroom. Which presumably I can get now. But would cost me a lot of money, I'm guessing. Does that fit on here now? It does. All right, we'll put that there for now. We're going to change those anyway, of course. We're going to have to sell those and turn them into orange. $44.50. Yeah, can I get a storeroom? When can you get the storage here? Growth. Oh, storage, here it is. $800. So yeah, we can get it. As soon as we get to $800, I can just get that. Tempted. I might wait for a little while. It's a lot of money to suspend when you're doing other things. Very generous of you, sir. She didn't even say thank you, did she? What you get for being a gentleman these days, sir. Thank you, sir. $30 for you. Thank you. Right. Do we need any stock going on the shelves? Get some pasta on here. Do we have any bread? I'm sure I've got some bread somewhere. That's down there. Put this milk on. Bread. Flour can go on. What else are we short of? Anything? Not particularly. No, we're good. Pick this up. $7, thank you. 15, thank you. No change, even better. Right, so up to 760. So we can definitely replace those two shelves, or I could get another license for tomorrow in the game. I think I'm going to get another license. Change required. Because whilst it's a bit of a pain, obviously, when we get new shelving and then have to move stuff over, it's not that bad because we've got the crate, so it's easy enough to move stuff around. So I think I might do that. So I'll get the next license, I think. Start offering some more goods, make some more money. So we should be around about level 8 as well. Buy them. How much are we selling that bread for? Nobody ever seems to want to buy that bread. What are we selling it for? Price. $4. I mean, it is expensive, but let's take it to $3.50. I think we're losing a lot of sales on that. To be honest. I mean, people, well, I say that, and then somebody comes and buys 2 loaves. $8.50. There you go. Bottled water's too expensive. Now, we see that a lot, obviously, because I didn't know what they were saying, and that is what they were saying. How is that too expensive? We're hardly above market price there. That's not that much. I mean, we're making $1.55 profit on that. It's not amazing, is it? I think I'd rather leave that and have them complain, to be honest. We need to put cheese on. There's the cheese. Cheese. A bit of cleaning while everybody finishes shopping. So these will be the last few, I think. No change required. Card payment of $53.50. Thank you. Oh no, we've got a sneaky final customer come in, look. $9. $19.50. Come on, sir. We closed probably like an hour ago by the speed of the clock when it's actually ticking. We've got some empty shelves. So actually, we are going to crack 1,000 here. Have we got enough money to purchase stock and shelving and the license here? We may actually have enough money to do all of it with $1,000. So I would sell these back to them. Let's have a go, shall we? So furniture. Obviously, we won't get this stuff till the morning. That's end of the day. See, they're still finding stuff expensive here. I want to get that number down a little bit. We are losing sales with that. We'll remember to have a look at those in a moment. Let's do these first. So, if we do 2 of those, that's $420. So that would only leave us enough really for the license. We'd only have 180 or so for products. Which may be enough. Let's do it. $165 now to spend on stock. I don't think we'll necessarily have enough immediately, but we'll get there. Right, let's great, let's put these over here. Let's box this up and sell it. Oh, nice. We got $100 back for that. That's not too bad. It's more than I thought. I didn't think we'd get quite as much as that. Okay, so that's not too bad. We should get enough to buy stock then when we sell the other one as well. Good. So we can start thinking about what we're placing where as well now. In terms of like putting stuff together as well. Though we're a bit all over the place with what we actually sell, we can start thinking about having some sort of order to our supermarket here. So how much would it cost me to purchase the new stuff? $30 there, $39 there, $35 there, 30... Ooh, it's expensive. It's a little bit expensive. It's not bad. We can do it, but it's expensive. If we were to get 1 of each, that's 185. We know we need some of the other bits and pieces as well. How much would it cost me to get a bit of most things? Fruity Pebbles I could get from up the road to save us some cash. I could get the bread. I mean, I could get a lot of stuff from up the road, to be honest, but that's 200. Get some Cheez-Its, we'll get some pasta, oil. Water is not bad, actually. Water's fine. More eggs, I think. 264. We're okay, I think. We're okay, because we've still got tea and coffee outside. Basically got everything. I think we've got everything we need there. Let's purchase that and see how we go. Got 92 left. That's a tea and coffee shelf. In fact, I'm going to... I'm going to double shelf it for now. We may change that design later. I'm going to double shelf them. Just because we've got a lot of boxes everywhere at the moment. We might as well have it on our shelves for now. So we'll double shelf those. Fortunately, we've got a coffee spare. Can we consolidate into one box? Apparently not. Can I do that if I... No, I don't know. Okay, if I put that into a crate, can I do that? No, you can't do that. Interesting. So you can't consolidate that into one box on there. Interesting. Right, what have we got here? These are the eggs. Still got some eggs down there, so should have put those on first, but never mind. That water might go on now. It will. Milk on there. Right, white rice. So, I think we'll move the pasta over here as well, maybe. Or I could, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the Fruity Pebbles and come over here. And the Cheez-Its come underneath them as they were. I'm going to put white rice at the top there. I think we've got some other oil as well. We have indeed. So we'll put the oils down the bottom together. Take this, put that there. I think we've got another pasta as well. Where is it? Is it that one, or is that the one we've been using, isn't it? It's this one, I think. Hot size spaghetti. Here we go. Put that on there. So they could all... I mean, we might as well double shelf for now anyway. Whether I'll always keep it that way, I don't know. But I think I might double shelf them all for now. Though we'll have to go separate with the oils. This keeps boxes from the floor a lot more, doesn't it? Bread. If we're doing that, then the bread can come over here. That's the other flour. We're going to be a shelf. Oh no, flour could go over here with the tea and coffee, actually. Bit odd. We'll probably end up moving this eventually. I mean, it kind of flows into pasta, I suppose. But we'll probably put that in a baking section eventually. It's kind of what I usually do with these things. What have we got here? Salt. Okay, we'll put salt over here. Bit weird, but we'll put it here. The other flour can go above. That one can go over here. And peanut butter, I don't have a shelf. Oh, no. Okay, I can't double shelf everything then, can I? Really, we don't need to double shelf salt. And that's not staying here. So we'll do that for now. And then we'll put the peanut butter here, because it's kind of like a snacky item, I suppose. So we'll put that there. And then we'll sort that another time. So obviously we can't get everything in order. So one thing about this game, I mean, obviously I've changed some of the products around as well. So some of them may not be the original products that you would actually get in each license. But with this game, the licenses are very mixed. You don't get the similar sort of stuff that you need in each one. Like all the baking products and stuff, you get flour pretty early on, but you don't get other baking products until much, much later on, I don't believe. I'm probably not even going to be able to find them here. But I think there's some bakery stuff. I mean, some more flour down here. I seem to remember it coming quite late with some snacks and some other dried goods before in my first playthrough. But I don't know. It'd be nice if some of the stuff, and there's some more snacks here. It'd be nice if they all came. Like, you had product licenses. So this is snacks, this is snacks, this is snacks. This is cold food, this is cold food, this is cold food, this is frozen stuff. And you can just pick out of the line of those particular ones, and you will get a whole license full of frozen food, or a whole license through of cold products, or a whole license, a bit like they've done with the fruit and vegetables, for example. Like, these licenses just have fruit and veg in. They're not mixed at all. That would be much better, I think. Easier, because at the moment, I can't really design my supermarket exactly how I want it. We'll have to have a big shift around at some stage. It just saves having to do that later on. All right, everything is inside. Let's put this oil on. And then we'll need to set some prices, and we'll have one more day of being open, I think. Just to round this video out. That box will have to just stay there. That's about as good as it's going to get. We could do some more water, but we'll get that later. Tea and coffee, that's full on there of coffee, but we can get a few more teas on. Unfortunately, not quite enough. Right, we're good, I think. I could do some more Fruity Pebbles, so I'll have to walk up the road and get those, but we can do that while we wait for customers. Let's set some prices. $6.91. I think we can probably get $7.50 for that. We might even be able to get $8, but we'll try $7.50. We can get... I mean, again, we could probably try for $7.50 on that as well. Oil... $7? $6.50. Let's go $6.50. They don't buy that one necessarily at too high a price, so they might feel the same way about the other oil. Even though it's completely random, I'm sure. $8 for this? That's expensive, isn't it? $8. Would they pay $8 for flour? Nobody in the right mind would pay $8 for flour. Let's charge them $8 for flour and see. Peanut butter. 6. Oh, I don't know. Let's go 6. I don't want too many items being rejected, because we need to make some money. I'll just go $2.50 on this. All right, I think everything's been priced then, hasn't it? Yes, everything has been priced. Right, we're good to go. Right, I'm going to open and then run up the road. Go and buy some Fruity Pebbles from the store and then come back. Hopefully, we'll have a good day earnings-wise, because we're only on $92 now. And I'll need 200 in the next episode for changing the name. And then whatever else comes after that as well, of course. Right, where are my Fruity Pebbles? Here they are. $22.38. That's much better than the $40 or whatever it was from the other shop. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. All right, we're starting to get full shelves now. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? So we're almost there. Another couple of days, maybe, and I might be able to start buying excess stock. So we might think, maybe not in the next episode, but the one after that, but maybe in the next one, because I might do a day or two between. I'll see how I feel. I might do a day or two in between just to give us some earnings. I might think about getting the storeroom, so we can have a little bit of excess stock in the storeroom next door. Okay, the cooking oil is too expensive for you. That's the original cooking oil he's complaining about. So it is this one, Crisco. It's too expensive for you. And it's quite expensive, I suppose. Well, let's try... That's way over, isn't it, actually? Let's try $5.50 for that, then. See if they're a bit more happy with that. You want 3 changed. Thank you. Fine, thank you. Is this a new character, by the way? I had this guy come in during the one day I've done off camera during this series. And I didn't recognize him. He didn't look as familiar as the other characters with his shades on. $57.50, thank you. So we're already making good money. Nearly $300 already. So 200 earned in the day. It's pretty good. Right, gold medal white flour is too expensive for you. So that's our original flour. $26.50, thank you. So he bought the... You bought the more expensive flower and then complained that you couldn't afford the other flower. You paid $8 for this flower, which quite frankly is ridiculous, and you complained about the cheaper flower. And spent $50 while you were at it, sir. I mean, what a weird complaint that was. What's going on over there? Thought somebody was stealing, but she's not. $65 and 50 cents. Thank you. $12. Thank you. $59.50. Thank you. Right, let's that a bit of a clean. Put that on there now. I have to buy some more stock, you know. So they've gone through both flowers, actually. So we will buy both flowers. I'll have that one and that one. It's mostly, apart from that rice, isn't it? And the spaghetti they've cleaned us out of as well. So we'll have another one of those and another one of those. Fridge items are still fine, but I'm going to get a milk. I could see that going before the end of the day. Get a milk as well. Anything more, just quickly? Maybe the new oil? Maybe the new oil as well. This Bertolli oil. Here we go. I guess we should start working towards an employee, shouldn't we? So I can keep on top of the stock. And let the employee take care of the checkout. Getting close to that moment, I think. So maybe I will do a couple of days off camera just to accelerate us along a little bit so we've got the required store level and a bit of money to get an employee. Maybe that's what I shall do between videos. We'll see. All right, let's get rid of this long line. I'm surprised they never implemented a waiting system here where people get annoyed. But I think they will just wait here all day. $1, thank you. $15.50, thank you. $2. $1. No change. Card payment of $44. $43.50. 31 change. 16 change. Right, that's those dealt with. Only a few minutes left in the day. We'll do a bit of cleaning. I'll get some more stock in the morning, so I can't get it now anyway. We're about to end the day. Let's do a bit of cleaning whilst they shop. There we go. Spick and span. Very nice. I did see there's something he's mopping over here as well. Good. Not too bad. Right. Let's finish serving, and I think that will do us. Our payments, sir. 41. Thank you. 39. And our final customer of the day and the video, 28 and 50. Thank you very much. No, we have a sneaky final customer. A sneaky final customer well after closing. What he's going to buy next. Some eggs? Nope, some water. Wait, where's this guy come from? You know, we've been closed for like 2 hours, gentlemen. I mean, I will take your money, but, you know, we are closed. I should charge you a premium for this. This is extra service. Should be an after 9 p.m. tax. All right, I think that is it, though. I think they are the final customers. I can't think any more would arrive. Although, I didn't expect the second one of those to arrive, to be honest with you. Anybody else? I don't think so. She's got a kind of look to her. Ah, no. She's turned away. She had that kind of, if they start walking kind of diagonal. But yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Right, let's end the day. So we still need to get on top of this pricing thing, even though we're making good money. We still need to get on top of that. But we did okay there. We did okay there, up to $722 again after buying licenses and products and shelving. We've had a good episode in terms of making money. So, like I say, between the videos, I think I will do a little bit. I'll get us up to around, I think, level 10 or something like that. We can start getting some employees and bits and pieces, but we'll have a bit more money behind us as well. I am tempted by a cashier or a self-checkout, so they can do some self-checkout stuff whilst I'm getting on top of, you know, keeping on top of stock and restocking and things like that. Or in the next episode, so I'll have built up some money, we could get a storeroom and maybe a restocker. Wouldn't be beyond the thought there. Yeah, we could do something like that. So that's most likely what we're going to be doing. We'll also gradually start decorating, but obviously at 200 a pop, that's going to take some episodes. So we'll take our time with that. But you know the color scheme now after the screenshot I showed you at the beginning of the video. So last thing really, last opportunity to get any suggestions for names in is this video. The next one, I will have either chosen one at random, or if I see one I particularly like, chosen that one anyway. Or if I don't see any that I like, or nobody comes up with any suggestions, then of course I will have thought of one on my own, and we will have the named supermarket next time. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like, consider joining and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you for another video very soon.